Hey y'all, guess who's back? That's right. I am back after a long absence from YouTube. I'm back. And I want to show you what's been happening in the yard. This is not going to be a long video, but I just want to let y'all know what the yard looks like, what my plans are, and I really want some accountability because today I've got to start seeds. It is late. It is May the 19th. I think that's, yeah, May 19th. Um, so it's time for me to get on it. I'm so behind, y'all. I'm so behind. I cheated and I got a few little tomato plants that are already started. But come on, let's go out in the yard. This is not gonna be a long video. Let's go. Okay, so going out through my back door. Remember all that work I did last summer cleaning up. Look at my radio, it's still there, y'all. But as you can see, you know, stuff has happened. Here are my tomato plants that I cheated and bought. um, Stuff that I need to plant. I've been doing some painting in the house, so I left that out here. But it pretty much all looks the same up here. It got junky, but it didn't get as bad as it could have got. All right, let's go. So over here in this corner, it's junky. I need to clean it up. I got my soil, I got all this stuff. We got a old swinging chair. This is my workbench that I stand on when I paint. And here is the big surprise. We have planted, get this, just propped it right there. We have planted some green giant plants. This was an investment for privacy because as you can see, the house next door, you know, they have windows, and so we're trying to have as much privacy as we can. So we bought a covering for our fence and we need to finish down there. So that's that. My husband cleaned this spot out a few days ago. Still needs a little bit of work, but we'll get to that. This is his shed. Y'all remember from last time. And here we put 2 new hedges. And I really need to clean all this out from last year. Y'all remember all that cleaning I did last year? Well, it got junky again. So I'm gonna have to come out here and work on these shelves again. It didn't get as bad as it normally gets, so I could do this in 15 minutes. But it is kind of junky up in here. He kind of got it junky. So you remember my cattle panels I put up last year? Here's the first one, and there's the second one. But let's go through the first one. Let's check on the growth of my trees. As you can see, the cherry tree is super tall. It stands way above my head now. Way above my head. But I don't see any like blooms. So that lets me know there's no fruit. So I'm thinking I need to get another tree. And then I got to research on how to tell if this is a male or female. My blueberry bush got a little bit bigger and I planted a second one over there. I forget what this called, but I put that out last year and it looks like that's coming back. Nothing happened with the clematis I planted over there. My peach tree is doing real good, but we had like a real bad windstorm a few days ago and it blew some of my peaches off. But as you can see, still got peaches on here. Still got peaches. Look at them. Still got them. So this is doing wonderfully. I was really upset when I saw that some of the peaches had blown onto the ground down there a few days ago. Got a new bench out here. I'm gonna plant some plants along this gate like I did last year. This is what I plan to put my garden stuff in. My husband took up a hedge in the front and dumped it in there, but I'm gonna put dirt in there because it's just like compost anyway. There's my old arch that I made. This tree, I think this is the Arkansas, I don't know which tree this is. I think this is the Arkansas black apple tree. that I planted last year. It's kind of looking sparse. I don't know what's up with that. The other tree, the McIntosh, it died. And there's a story behind that. Here's the plum tree. That seems to be thriving. Let's see, what else? Y'all, I got mulberries from my mulberry tree. You see them? I don't know if you can see them, but I'm excited about those mulberries. I love mulberries. And I went out and bought a mulberry bush last summer, and it's kind of coming back slowly. I wonder if I need to just cut it back, but it's coming up. I thought, you know, it'll cross-pollinate with this and give me some mulberries. I think this is my blackberry that I planted last year, I think. And I used to have a persimmon tree in here that I thought died, but that might be it coming back. These are 2 planter boxes that my husband bought me from Facebook Marketplace. There's a lady who makes them. And I'm going to put these along the fence. And this is where my herb garden is going to be. I'm going to have some herbs in there. Y'all remember I planted the rosemary last year right here? It died. It died. I don't know why. And I moved my grape vine once it started sprouting out. I moved it from here to over here. I took the hand truck and rode it up the hill, and it started. A bee was on my arm, y'all. I might cut that out, but anyway, it started growing, so I just attached it. I attached it to my second cattle panel, so it's looking good. It's looking good. This is a new rose bush. The other one died. I don't know what's up with what's going on back here as far as these rose bushes not really taking. These are the same ones, but you can see the growth is super slow. Super slow back here. I don't understand it, but this one looks like it might be doing a little something. These 2, but I don't know. And I took some rose cuttings from around the front when I pruned my rose bush, and I put them in this little bucket that I got. And this is a pine tree that I'm gonna plant that was just an accidental tree that popped up in my yard. So y'all, that's what's happening around the back. If I seem rushed, I'm sorry, but this is what everything is looking like. I do not want to make this a long, drawn out video because it's just a recap. And the only thing really new are the green giants. And the panel that my husband, oh yeah, he put a panel, privacy panel up on the top. And I was able to, you can't even see where I really stained it down there. But anyway, I love that privacy panel. Let's go to the front. All right, going out the front. Been a little bit of changes around here. I did buy some cushions from Roses. These are just the same cushions I've been using. I just turn them over to that side. I bought some material, and I had somebody sew this pillow for me. It really needs to be cleaned up out here, though. This is an old armoire I took out of Jaren's room that I am going to put on my, ooh, it's kind of rickety, or it's sitting funny, but put my planting supplies in there. And my plan is to put up another thing for privacy, a blind to go from the end on down. So we can have a little more privacy right here. This kind of blocks it a little bit, but not like I wanted to. And I have my old bench right there. The flowers are looking all dried up now because of the rain. The rain just beat them up real bad. And look at this bird's nest. I haven't messed with it. I just don't want to mess with it. But anyway. All right. Back around here. Back around. Back around. Back around. All right. Let's go out here. We took up some of the old bushes like this. This is the only one left from the old, and have planted new bushes. I forget what the name of the red ones are, but we put those down. And let's see what's out here. My husband has mulched everything, so everything's pretty much the same. I do still have a rosemary right here and some of my same stuff. I recently put down some lantana right here and over here. Yep, everything's kind of looking the same. Everything's kind of looking the same. Stuff that's new. I forget what it's called, blue button. And then I just planted that Portaluca. So it's looking pretty good out here. Let's go to the side. Still looking good. Got my Japanese camellia. It bloomed so pretty this fall, this past fall and winter. It was gorgeous. In the beginning of spring. Here's that new addition I did last year. You remember I planted a knockout right here. And some little plants. I need to get out here and weed. But it's still looking good. It's still looking good. I had my uncle pull up the ivory, and it's trying to work its way back. It's trying to work its way back. But everything looks good. Oh, begonia. I just put this begonia down last week. It was on sale for $3 at Walmart. It looked like it was gonna die. Y'all, let me take a moment to talk about my hair. I was wearing crochet probably for the last maybe 2 weeks. And it was cute. It was like a curly bob. But when I got ready to take it out, I was watching TV and I must have gotten distracted and cut a piece of my hair. So I got to deal with this. And then I cut it somewhere up front too. So I'm thinking very seriously today about installing some more crochet, and I might put that up as a video.
Try to work yourself to that, be so successful, do all these things, but to do it very well, I guess